Looking for cheap NBA 2K MT coins or Madden coins? Head on over to buy2kmut.com for the cheapest coins online and use code CRUSH for 20% off your order. Link will be in the description.
What is good, YouTube, and welcome back to a brand new video. And today we're going to be doing another realistic rebuild focusing on the Sacramento Kings. Similar to the Pelicans, yesterday they were also eliminated from the playoffs contention in the NBA bubble. Before we get into this video, though, guys, if you guys could smash that like button, let's try to reach a like goal of 200 likes today. And of course, if you aren't subscribed already, it'd be greatly appreciated if you can hit that subscribe button, man. We're trying to reach 15,000 subs before this month is over. Probably won't happen, but a guy like you that's watching this video right now who's not subscribed could at least help me somehow maybe make that happen. So other than that, guys, I hope you guys enjoy the rebuild. Sacramento Kings have officially been eliminated from playoff contention after the Blazers beat the 76ers. So now we did the Pelicans realistic rebuild yesterday, and now we're doing the Kings because they were also eliminated. So the problem with the Kings is I kind of want to talk about the Kings for a second because I think this is the 14th or 13th straight year that they have missed the playoffs now. I want to give the Kings a little bit of an excuse with injuries. Like Marvin Bagley has not been able to stay healthy for him. And like he needs to stay healthy or they need to move on. It's similar to like a Jabari Parker thing for me. Like Jabari Parker had a ton of potential. Just the dude could not stay healthy. It's kind of how Marvin Bagley is right now, man. He literally cannot stay healthy and stay on the court. So I just don't really know where the Kings go from here, but I'm going to try my darndest to try to do something with him today. So let's go ahead and get started. So Luke Walton, there's been a lot of complaints about him. Some people aren't a big fan of him. For me, I don't know. They just hired the guy, so I'll just keep him, I guess, for now. And then I'm also going to fire my assistant, of course, just go for a better assistant. Hopefully that helps out a little bit. Head scout will go with Don Carter, and then our CFO will go with Caleb Rogers. So that is going to be our staff, at least for now. Luke Walton's still in the hot seat for me, but he can at least stay here for the time being. And now we're going to go to the draft. So if my math is correct, the Kings have the 9th worst record. That would give them like the 9th pick if there was no draft lottery. Of course, there will be a draft lottery, but start today is broken, so it is what it is. We're just going to give them the 9th pick because they have the 9th worst record. And then, obviously, there's the whole Buddy Hield thing where Buddy Hield played off the bench this year, and it doesn't seem like he'll be here for the long term. So there is an opportunity for me, perhaps, to trade Buddy Hield today. There's a lot of teams that make sense for me, maybe to send Buddy Hield to a potential team. We'll just have to kind of look around the league, see what makes sense. I'll try to make up some realistic trade to make it happen. We'll just have to kind of see what happens here. So other than that, though, for this draft, I kind of want to go in and just see what we can get with this 9th pick. So whatever we can get, best available, is what we're going to go for. So the 9th pick, we can go Onyeka Okongwu. The fact that he slipped all the way to number 9 is awesome, actually. Because, I mean, our center is Rashawn Holmes, which he's okay, but he's no prospect that has, like, potential for the future. So, yeah, I'm liking the idea of Onyeka Okongwu here with this 9th pick. I mean, he slipped to us here, so I'm definitely going to take him. We also have an early 2nd round pick. Maybe I can use that to my advantage and get somebody also very decent here. I'll go with Jay Scrubb here with this pick as well out of Louisville. And those are 2 decent pickups. So we'll sign Jay Scrubb. And then they also took Arturu, which I'll go ahead and sign him as well. So you have Onyeka Okongwu, Jay Scrubb, and Daniel Arturu. All right, very nice. Player options. We have Fox, Marvin Bagley coming back. Jabari Parker. Speaking of Jabari Parker, he's actually on here. Team options, decline, or player option, we decline it. Or he declines his player option. And then Harry Giles, which I don't know if that's very smart for Jabari because I feel like in real life, I'm not sure if he will get more than $6 million on the open market. Let me know what you guys think. But qualifying offers, Kyle Guy. And of course, there's also the Bogdan Bogdanovic, which the Kings have been adamant that they want to keep him around. So I'll try my best to keep him. All right, so when we look at our team right now, first thing is first. Marvin Bagley is 6'11", but I'm going to play him at the 4. He's more of a center because obviously he doesn't have much of a jump shot, but I'm going to play him at the 4 anyway. So we have Okongwu here at the center, Rashawn Holmes, and Harry Giles. And then we got Marvin Bagley by Bielitsa. Bielitsa's been great for the Kings, so I'll keep him around. Harrison Barnes as well on a big contract. Buddy Hield, De'Aaron Fox, Corey Joseph, who's also on somewhat of a large contract. But my thing is I'm going to get rid of Buddy Hield in today's video. So I don't know where to send him to just yet. Teams that make sense to me are like maybe the Pelicans, the Nets. I mean, any team, honestly, like the 76ers even makes sense to me, to be honest. So maybe we could do something like that and we snag ourselves like Al Horford or something crazy like that. But I don't know if that makes sense anymore now that we have Okongwu. So I'm going to need some time to think of where I should send Buddy Hield in order to get value for him. So let's see if I can find the right spot for Buddy Hield. As I was scrolling, I totally forgot that the Sacramento Kings are the team that offered Zach LaVine the contract he's on now. And I think I literally just saw a report the other day that the Kings are very interested in trading for Zach LaVine. So obviously they offered him a large contract and they wanted him back then. So maybe we can get him now. So I think that's the guy I'm going to go for. So we're going to add him to the target list. Not that I needed to do that, but I'm going to do it anyway. So Zach LaVine is going to be the guy I'm going to go for. So maybe we could orchestrate some kind of Buddy Hield for Zach LaVine swap. The problem is, though, Zach LaVine is a lot younger than Buddy. I mean, he's 2 years younger. Let's not say a lot younger, but he is younger. And I mean, most people would probably say Zach LaVine's also better. So yeah, I need to obviously give up more valuable value here in order to snag Zach LaVine from the Bulls. So I will also be willing to give up Harry Giles because he just hasn't really worked out here anyway. And the Bulls could kind of have him, see what they could do with him. So Buddy Hield, Harry Giles, which this is probably enough already for them to accept the trade right now. But I kind of want to throw them a little bit more. Maybe a future first as well. Maybe like nothing too crazy. Maybe like a, maybe not 2022. What if we did like a 2023? I guess I can't protect it. All right, let's say like lottery protected 2022 pick, I guess. Something like that along the lines of that. And we'll throw this to the Bulls and we will get Zach LaVine to be our new shooting guard next to De'Aaron Fox, which I like that a lot. So this team's already looking a little bit better than before. Zach LaVine is a very nice addition. And of course, there's also Bogdan Bogdanovic, who we do want down here. And Zach LaVine, believe it or not, is on a cheaper contract than De'Aaron Fox, or not De'Aaron Fox, Buddy Hield. So now we've saved ourselves some money and we can definitely get Bogey back. So we have Bogdan now back. So now we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we definitely need like a backup forward or a backup point guard. I guess Corey Joseph could play potentially, but don't necessarily want him to. We can go for like Furkan Korkmaz, a shooter off the bench. That honestly would be nice. He's only 22. So I'm going to give him a 3-year deal. You know, Vlade Divac loves his shooter, so we're definitely going to go for this here. So let's go ahead and get Furkan Korkmaz. Only reason I said he loves his shooters because he signed by Elitza. I don't know. I don't even know if that was really that necessary to say. But hey, regardless, this is what our new team looks like for season number 1. Honestly, I like it. I do like it. The Kings need to find themselves in the playoffs, and this is a good step in the right direction. So Fox, Bagley, LaVine, that's a nice little big 3 you got there going on. You got Bogey off the bench, who's been great for you. Harrison Barnes, a nice 3-and-D wing. Hopefully he can be somewhat decent for you since you did just pay him. And then by lead, so also another nice shooter off the bench. And Kongwu, you just drafted as well. He should be somewhat decent. Then we got Korkmaz in free agency. So I'm liking this team a lot. Hopefully season number 1, maybe we can squeeze into the playoffs. Who knows? But for now, we'll have to wait and see and kind of find out how this team does. Season number 1 doesn't go exactly as planned, but we did go 39-43. That might be good enough to sneak into the playoffs, but in the Western Conference, that's usually not very good enough, but we'll see. LaMelo is your rookie of the year on the Knicks, so it looks like New York has fulfilled the prophecy. And Giannis MVP. Cousins, 6th man on the Grizzlies. Quite defensive player, and Markelle Fultz your most approved. And Nick Nurse is your coach of the year. On a Toronto Raptors, here's your All-NBA first team. All-NBA second team as well, and All-NBA third. And we did not squeeze ourselves into the playoffs. I'm sure we were like the 9th seed. Let me go check on that. And yeah, we were literally a game back. So like super close, maybe a half game back, like probably a tiebreaker away from being the 8th seed, which sucks, but it is what it is. So we didn't make the playoffs, which it's all right. Player stats, 22 from Zach LaVine. I mean, okay, it's not all right because the Kings have not made the playoffs for quite some time, but for me, just starting this rebuild, we were close. I guess I'll take it as a little bit of a W. But let's go ahead and simulate the playoffs and kind of see who wins the championship here. And we need to make some more moves, obviously, as the Brooklyn Nets go on to win the championship in 5 over the Dallas Mavericks. Now, straight to draft lottery. We will be in the lottery again, and we are projected the 12th overall pick. Any chance we get lucky? And we do not get lucky. Actually, we moved down 1 spot to 13. Luke Walton. At this point, I think I will fire you. I don't know if it was really your fault, but I'm firing you anyway. And then, is there a good coach I can go for out here? Like, I guess Oliver Gordon's here, who's got a decent rating. So, Oliver Gordon, welcome to the Kings. And we have the 13th pick. So, Harrison Barnes is on a 2-year deal as well. Does he have a player option attached to that? He does not. So, Barnes is somebody I'm probably going to look to trade next year if this team doesn't get any better. But for now, let's just try to draft somebody decent here with this 13th pick and kind of hope for the best here. So 13th overall, if we can get ourselves like a good bench player, Jaden Springer, I know can actually be very good in this game. I've had him before, I think in the Bucks rebuild, and he was very good. So I'll go ahead and take him, best available. So I'll take Jaden Springer, 74 overall, definitely could be something for us. Corey Joe, I will decline. Scrub, I'm gonna accept both my seconds, and of course Bagley, we want to accept, of course. Qualifying offers, we have Kyle Guy, Daquan Jeffries, and De'Aaron Fox as free agents. Of course, we would want De'Aaron Fox. I'd be remiss to not get him back. But Bialis is a free agent as well, but we're probably going to move on from him. He's going to go down in overall, so we don't really need him. Point guard, we're going to get Fox back. We now have Zach LaVine and Bogey, of course. Harrison Barnes, Furkan, Korkmaz, Bagley, and then we have Onkongwu and Arturu. I definitely want to kind of... Okay, so we need a backup forward. So, oh, we have some money. Okay, all right, hold on. Hold the phone. All right, so De'Aaron Fox, of course. How much money do we have exactly? So we have negative 10 million. Corey Jost is a free agent. Bialis is a free agent. Kyle Guy. So we have a little bit. Nothing too insane, but we have a little bit. So Rashawn Holmes, I'd love to have back, but we do need a backup big that I saw. So we could go for like Bam. But Rashawn Holmes wants 13 million, which I definitely don't want to give him. I don't want to spend too much when I have Onkongwu there. There's Mark Gasol down here. Kelly Olynyk. Neither Frank Kaminsky. We can give Frank Kaminsky a 2-year deal to be our backup center. And then... I know I'm not being too aggressive right now, but I mean, I don't really want to be... Okay, so I can't get Frank once I'm matching De'Aaron Fox's contract. I can get Bismack, I guess, to be our backup big. I'll give him a little bit of an offer. And then we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We need a backup forward or a backup point guard. And I guess I can go with... I could just bring Bielitsa back, but I don't really want to do that. There's also Jay Crowder, who could be a very decent pickup. But point guards I saw, there's like Brad Wanamaker, who's on a restricted deal. There's Trey Burke as well, who's, shown some bright spots before in the past. Michael Carter-Williams, why not? We can throw Michael Carter-Williams a contract and see if he can kind of revive his career here in Sacramento. So, not a lot of changes, obviously. But, like I said, next offseason, if we don't make the playoffs this season, definitely be ready for some changes like trading Harrison Barnes for something else because we're going to need to get more aggressive. But for now, I kind of want to see with a year development behind these players, can we get into the playoffs in season number 2? The end of season number 2, 43-39 is way better than before. Okay, it's not way better, but it's still very much improvement. And looky there, we actually made it into the playoffs. So the Kings' drought of not making the playoffs is finally over. So that's a success in itself, if you ask me. We had 19 from Zach LaVine. Marvin Bagley, this is what the Kings want to see out of Marvin Bagley. He is now averaging 18 and 10, which is awesome. Fox 17 and 8, and Onkongwu with 11 and 9, which is awesome to see, man. This is what you want out of your player that you drafted. And, you took him number 2 overall over the likes of, what was it, Luka, right? Wasn't it Luka Doncic? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Luka they missed out on. So, Oklahoma City Thunder, we're playing the Thunder, who have Chris Paul, Shea, MPJ, Gallinari, Bradley, and Cade Cunningham. Imagine Cade Cunningham learning behind Chris Paul. Man, that's going to be nasty for his career, but we do beat them in 5. Wow, okay. And now we are playing the Dallas Mavericks. We have Luka. Ooh, the Kings could have drafted, like I mentioned. Porzingis, RJ Barrett's on the Mavericks now. Very interesting. Semi current round, and they beat us in 5. Okay, so we at least made it to the second round, and Luka Doncic is your Finals MVP. All right, so more things to get to. Okay, I have an idea in mind, what I really want to do. So let's kind of see. Our pick was lottery protected, so we're not gonna have our first round pick, but the Magic win the first pick in this draft and the Bulls get our pick. So the Bulls have 18 and 19. I wouldn't have the ammunition to possibly, trade up, right? There's no way. So I have like no picks. I have Bogdan under contract. I have Harrison Barnes. I have Bismack Biyombo. I have Jaden Springer. There's a potential I can make something happen here. So there's a reason why I want to trade up, obviously. The Kings need an impact player like this. Well, I just kind of want to bring him into this core. So I have Bogey, which I'm totally okay with giving up. So, and we also have Harrison Barnes. I don't know how much cap space you have, but regardless, if I gave you Bogey, Harrison Barnes 2023 and 2025, they're not going to give me the number 1 pick for all that. Okay, I'll also give you maybe Marco Carter-Williams. They don't agree to that. Okay, what about my shooting guard that I just drafted in Jaden Springer, who has 3-star trade value? And just like that, yes, we gave up a lot, but you already know who I was trading up for, and that's Amani Bates. Yes, Amani Bates is going to be coming to Sacramento, and now we've traded all the way up to number 1, and now we have Amani Bates coming to Sacktown, which is fantastic. So we have Amani Bates, 84 overall, Onkongwu coming back, qualifying offers, Arturu is a free agent, Bagley, Kyle Guy, Jay Scrubb's a free agent as well, definitely would love to have him back. And then now we have moratorium day. So we have Fox, Michael Carter-Williams still under contract. Shooting guards, obviously we want Zach LaVine back. Amani Bates, Furkan, Korkmaz. Bagley, we're going to get back. So we literally need Bagley, Zach LaVine, either a backup power forward or backup shooting guard, which we'll get Jay Scrubb back as well. So we literally just need to retain our free agents at this point. So I'll wait for Bagley to get a contract. Zach LaVine, I'm giving a contract right now. I'm gonna max him out. We did give up some assets to get him, so of course I want to bring back Zach LaVine. So we're gonna have Bagley and LaVine back, and now this roster is becoming somewhat expensive. But hey, we got a pretty good roster going here, which I like it a lot. So also we literally need a Jay Scrub back, and guys, I think we're ready to go for season number 3. And hey, maybe this is our championship season here. Amani Bates can definitely make that kind of impact. At least on 2K. I don't know about in real life, but definitely on 2K, he could definitely help us get there. And we don't get Jay Scrub back, which is actually kind of unfortunate. So I definitely need to sign a shooting guard. So let me go find free agents. I think I got to go all the way to training camps first. Let me go all the way to training camps first. And let me sign a backup shooting guard that I desperately need. We get George Hill, bring him back to Sacramento. Kuzma wants 20 million. Malik Beasley's out here. How much? Okay, so we do have enough to sign Malik Beasley. That's perfect. Okay, so give Malik Beasley a 3-year deal. And now, boys, we are ready for business. And let's go into the season number 3 with hopes that this roster is good enough to potentially go out there, make it to the Western Conference Finals, win this championship, or even... Actually, there's nothing better than that. So hopefully that's what happens here. Season number 3 has come to an end, and here we are, 58-24. Rookie there goes to Amani Bates. I mean, we just went 58-24, man. So this could be our season. Rick Carlisle, also coach of the year. I don't know if they'll get the tiebreaker and get the first seed, or if we will. So we'll have to kind of see how that works out. And yeah, they get the tiebreaker, as we are the 2nd seed in the West, and we're playing the red hot Suns. The red hot Suns. I say red hot because we all know they've been super red hot in the bubble right now, man. They are killing it, bro. Kind of makes me nervous, I'm not gonna lie. Marvin Bagley was 17, 18, 20, and 20. So I mean, we got a lot of nice scores here on Kongwu, also chipping in a little bit, also a block per game. Let's see if we can win this championship, man. We got the Suns, who have Cole Anthony, D Book, OG, Robert Covington, Aiden. I kind of like that starting 5. I'm not even gonna lie to you, but let's kind of see, because they got, I mean, when you look at it, you just dissect it. You got Cole Anthony, right? And then you got some nice 3-and-D wings with OG and Robert Covington. Of course, Covington on 2K is not that great, but in real life, Covington's not bad. And then Antoine, Lonnie Walker, Marcus Morris. I mean, this roster's not too shabby, but hopefully we can beat them. And it is not looking good for us, man. I'm not going to lie. We are down 3-1 to the Suns, and they're probably locking up right now, man. They're probably locking us up right now, and it's not looking too good for us. And we are going to lose this series in 5 games, and not even... Yeah, okay, so we got beat pretty bad. And now the Utah Jazz going to win the championship. So the Red Hot Suns beat us. And now I'm kind of just wondering. I'm not really wondering anything, actually. You know what? We're going into season number 4. Same exact roster. No need to change anything up, I feel like. I mean, we're at this point, I feel like it's just a matter of time. Development's going to come behind our players. I think everybody's under contract. Amani Bates, or I mean, Okongwu is going to have a player option. We'll sign freaking Korkmaz back. We'll sign these guys back. I mean, it's just a matter of getting bench players. Our main course here, we're going into season number 4, and we're going to try our darndest to bring that championship home. Season number 4 has arrived, and I feel like I've seen Luka Doncic here like 4 times now, and he's MVP once again. We go 52-30. We're the 3rd seed in the West, and hey, guess who we get to play? The Dallas freaking Mavericks. So regardless of how this goes, this is going to be our final season, bro. So we're going to take this one at a time to play the Dallas Mavericks. We do beat them in the first game, which is fantastic. Can we beat them in game 2 as well? No, they tie it up. Play game again. Can we win game 3? No. Okay. And can we win? Okay, so we tie it up, which is great. All right, here we go. Game 5. Very important here. We take the 3-2 lead. Can we beat them in 6 games, though, to move on to the second round? Game 7, boys. Game 7 against the Sacramento, or against the Dallas Mavericks, I should say. We're in Sacktown, though, for this series. Or for this game, I should say, and hopefully we're able to beat them, and it looks like we're absolutely going to blow them out, 101-136, and now we get to play the Los Angeles Lakers. So I feel like it took our best competition out with the Mavericks, although they were the 6th seed, but they've been winning the championship lately, and now we get to play Chris Paul and Anthony Davis. So the Lakers no longer have LeBron James, so hopefully that plays to our advantage, but they are the higher seed, so we'll have home court advantage, but we win game 1, which is fantastic. Game 2 can go our way as well. Yes, it can. And can we win game 3? Nope. Game 3 goes to them. Can we win game 4? No, they tie it up, unfortunately. So it looks like we took their home court and they take ours. And they're up 3-2. Not a good sight. Can we buckle down and win this and force a game 7? Come on, man. Bring this one back to LA. It's a very close one, but they beat us in 4 games to end off the video, and we are going to end up losing. And the Detroit Pistons of all team go on to win the championship with Evan Mobley. Regardless, though, I had a lot of fun with this rebuild. The Sacramento Kings of all teams definitely need something, man. I just don't know exactly what they need in real life. Obviously, this is 2K, so I can only do so much. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video regardless. If you made it to the end, make sure you type in Sacktown needs... I don't know. Sacktown needs help. Put Sacktown needs help. Put Sacktown needs help if you made it to the end of this video. Other than that, guys, this is Crush Bulls. I'm saying peace.